Hey guys, today we learn how to implement the awesome library for ARKit and core locations. This is Harinder, and let's start it for this library. So this is the GitHub page for this library. You can check on this. I'm not the developer of this library, but I'm going to implement and show you the tutorial that you can how to consume this library uh, in your iOS app. Library is written in Swift and supported Swift 3.0 to above versions, and you can check more limitations and the compatibility on this GitHub page. So let's start it with me. So this is the license agreement, and also this is the landing page of the GitHub where the regarding information are available on this. You can check the preview of this how this will work like on your app. This is written by the developer Dan and his team. You can check the modules including this library, your ARKit+Core location. How does this application work in your this library works in your application, and you can also join the Slack community of this team. And also check the available device for the compatibility and supported devices and all supported and other compatibility designs. Here the Slack community that I have already joined, and you can also join from the GitHub page provided link. You can ask your issues and communicate with the developers and other members in the group. These are the requirements for this library. This is not written by the Apple, and I'm clearly mentioning here I'm not the developer, and I don't want to any credit for this. I'm creating this tutorial only for your learning purpose. The only credit goes to the creators team. To install an application, you can use the pod. Here are the all instructions over there you to how to implement integrate this library using pod and manually. You can check on the page. Here are the all updates are available. This library written on the over the ARKit framework provided by the Apple, and also core locations framework provided by the Apple. The creators of this library have um, included both things like ARKit+Core Location, and they provided a framework ARKit+Core Location to you for the better accuracy and simple and neat and clean and uh, block based uh, functions to use this library. These are the code snips, so how you can use, and also uh, I will show you how to implement this library in our application. So stay tuned with me, and first we need to review this documentation carefully so that we can understand how this uh, library can be integrated successfully in your application. Let's start it with a new project. First create a empty project and enter your project detail like this. So guys, project is created, and yes, and if this this code will be available on GitHub, uh, and that link will be available in the description of this video, so you can check for the description link for the demo code. And for now, we are going to uh, convert this project into the Xcode project to Xcode workspace using the terminal. These are the commands over the screen. Because this step we need to install the pods in your applications. So basically we are going to integrate this application using the pod commands, and we are not going to implement this framework manually. So pod, and this is the pod name here. So installation is in the process and successfully installed. Now we will not using the Xcode project, and we will use only Xcode workspace. Open with the Xcode workspace using the Xcode. Also, I'm using simulator for the coding purpose and testing the build it. We can run the code or not. If you want to test this application, you will this will be only allowed on the uh, specific uh, required configuration, like I specific OS version and specific devices that is listed over here. You can check here. This will work on the iOS 11, iPhone 6s and upward, and iPhone SE, iPad 2017. And also we need to add like the all keys in the your info field list for the usage of the photos and camera. So we are following the instructions from the GitHub page and integrating and following same process in the our app. And guys, during the implementation, if you have any query, you can post me on in the comment section. I will definitely uh, provide you solution and give you answer on that. These are the minor compatibility issue in the my Swift version and the libraries Swift version. So I'm making it compatible for my my Swift version. Maybe this will not happen with you, but in my case, I'm using Swift 3.0, and so I'm getting these errors. These errors are not complicated. You can check, and the auto suggested by the Xcode, and you can fix it easily. Let's connect. Let's check how to fix this issue. Yes, cool. Really successful. You can also check the uh, usage of these functions while jump on the like detailed view. So running the app on the simulator, so we can verify that our code we can build it on the simulator, and then when we are testing this app on for the AR purpose, we will use our device. So guys, if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and share so that you can get my all updated videos uh, very first whenever I upload on the my YouTube channel. So here is the AR object that how we can create on the AR location view. So basically it takes like a 3 argument coordinate, let long, and the image, and then we need to pass it for the annotation node view. So basically say an object that will be like uh, this object will be passed to be like the AR scene view. This image will be displayed on the uh, AR on the AR objects. So I'm taking a reference from my existing project that I have, that I'm working on that, so that we can quickly add this AR steps in our tutorial app, and we can save our time. Okay, so basically this function for the AR init for the initialize the all custom objects on the AR world, and you can check here I have added here my nearby let long and dummy image, so that these all let long will be displayed on the AR world, and also you can um, pass the let long and images from the Google API or your source for the real-time data, and AR init method we are going to call in the view load, so that we can initialize and set up the uh, test location as soon as when app will come on this screen. And uh, the method of the AR init, you will find another method for the touch begin. This method is for when you touch on the AR object, you will be notified, and you can also get the information of the clicked AR object. So this will be useful when you want to show the more info when you touch on the AR objects, and you can do lots of things while clicking on the AR objects. So that for that particular part. So you can check here the custom locations nearby around me. I have passed the image and the annotation name. Here are, if you notice that here in the location you are passing let long and altitude. So I believe you are already aware uh, about the word for the lat long and for the altitude, but I'm repeating here, especially for altitude. We are using altitude here for the managing height from the ground surface. If you provide the 0, then your object will be much near to your ground or surface level, and if you provide the like altitude 100, 200 and etc, etc, then your object will be much away from the surface. Like if you want to put a object a particular lat long but on the height like meters of proportional of 100, 200, 300, so it will be back like that. For more you need to read the Apple documentation for that, but this is in the short from my end about this function. So guys, I am repeating again, I have not developed this uh, framework, and I'm only creating the tutorial using this framework for the my viewers and my audience to consume this awesome library in application to uh, to include the AR experience in the iOS applications. Okay, so here are the testing notes. And the link for this library and this demo application will be available in the description of this video. And you can also check my other videos for the useful Swift recipes. If you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and like this channel, and stay tuned for the more useful and Swift updates.
It's 1 o'clock.
So now it's time to test our application on the physical device. I'm going to configure my xcode uh, to run the application on physical device. So this is my device, and you can check here. These are the objects around me. This one. These all are dummy data that I have shown you in my view controller, and also you can provide a source for that. So thanks for watching this video.